Sean, a point at home to Hednesford, 1-1. I don't think you could have asked for more in terms of effort. The lads leaving everything out there on the pitch, but could that have been and should it have been 3 points?
I think, firstly, it was entertaining.
Yeah.
I have to say that after last week. Probably our best performance of the season. Again, probably top Wythenshawe. I thought we were absolutely fantastic. Down to the bare bones. Having to change my team last night due to certain circumstances. A team that I'd worked on Thursday night in preparation for Hednesford, who I've studied and studied. I think we executed the game plan to perfection. But I think in this league, if you don't take your chances, you're liable to the sucker punch, which has happened. You know, we should be, in their manager's words, not mine, out of sight first half. Yeah. We scored second half probably against the run of play. Hence we come out, which he expected. Started the second half well. We scored against the run of play. And then I think it was Jack Massey who's had a chance. Ricochets, bounces to Jack, and the keeper makes a great save. I think if that goes 2-0, game's done. It doesn't. And a quality side like Hednesford will always manage to stay in the game, which they did, somehow. And he scored a good goal. Really good finish from the lad. And then they come into the game. Liam's made a couple of terrific saves at 1-1. And then I think after the red card, we've then pushed on and missed a couple of chances. You know, Killy's one right at the death.
If he got any power on that,
he's so deflated in there that he hasn't scored. But listen, what a fascinating, entertaining game for over 1,000 fans again, which I have to comment on is outstanding. You know, I was watching that game, fully entertained. Told that to me players at the end. Congratulated the referee for not making the game stop-start. It was end-to-end. It was good to watch. And I'm just delighted with every single one of my lads, especially with a depleted side. You know, I had to put myself on the bench. I had to put Joel Booth on the bench from the youth team. Obviously Adam, me assistant manager, on the bench. You know, the squad is absolutely decimated through one reason or another. I have to be honest, I was fearing the game because Hednesford are the top team. In my opinion, a team that will go up and get promoted this year because of the experience and the lack of the amount of quality that they have. So delighted.
Compare today to what they did to us away from home earlier in the season. Is that testament to the character that we now have in this group?
Well, I think you can see that. We've certainly got character. You know, since I've come in, I've tried to generate a team spirit that if your mate's getting hurt or tackled, you're helping him. If your mate makes a mistake, you're getting him out of trouble. And you know, that's certainly evident over the last month or so. The results have showed that, the performances have showed that, and we're going in the right direction. I have to comment on, I never ever single individual players out, especially after a performance like that, but I just look for on Parney sometimes.
Took the words out of my mouth.
Honestly, I physically look at him sometimes. And listen, I've played a lot of league games, a lot. And how someone hasn't took a punt on him in at least the Football League. There's a lot of interest around him. But my advice to them is keep playing the way you are. Because, you know, when you've got, again, their manager, their players, I know Chris Hussey, who plays for them really well, saying, wow, what a player you've got there in the 10. he's too good for the level. He is, and you know, I want to keep him because I love him, and I want us to do well. But I also know he wants a career in the Football League, and so I think there'll be a lot of potential suitors because he was outstanding today, every part of his game.
Something that I noticed that in his game, especially today, that has really come on is he's not just got that low centre of gravity, but the way he used his body today, getting in and around the defenders, holding people off. Is that something you've been working on him with, or is that just something that he's developed himself as he's sort of getting a bit older and getting a bit wiser?
No, he has got a lot stronger. And you're right. When you look at him on the pitch, he looks lightweight. He looks like slight frame, but he's similar to the lad Diaz who's at Liverpool.
Mm-hmm.
Similar type of player. If you look at him, very light, same frame. I'm not putting him in that category just yet. But I mean, you know, why players generally have to be like that? They have to be nimble, they have to be quick. But he uses his body really well. What I've tried to do since he's come in is I thought at times earlier on the season he'd try and do what he does in the attacking half, in the defensive half. And if you turn over the ball in that half, you know, I've got every right to take his head clean off in the changing room, which he understands now. You know, he wants to be a threat, but he's doing it in the right areas. And after Sam as well, Sam getting a goal.
Yeah, brilliant. And you touched on individuals there. Look, Liam Isherwood making some superb saves at 1-1. Sam Alawumi getting his goal in a bit more of an unusual position for him, sort of pushed up a little bit further in the six, which we've not usually seen from him.
Well, again, I told you last minute we didn't get. I had Brad Carroll training with me Thursday. For one reason or another, we couldn't get him signed, which is something we have to look at because I wasn't very happy bunny yesterday. Alters me plans. So last night I was sitting there umming and ahhing about how to do it, how to go with, and I thought I'd push Sam Alawumi into the holding role, push Ross on, and bring Cam Lancaster in, who hasn't played for a while, who again was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. Look, so we look ahead now, Wythenshawe FC away. That's going to be an extremely tough game, as we know. They are sort of down there with us in that part of the table. How do we approach that? But I'm guessing with the same sort of spirit as we have today.
We just have to emulate that performance, Robbie. I've told everyone I want to be a front-footed side, I want to entertain, I want to play good attacking football. You know, if I didn't want to do that, I wouldn't be a manager. Because I want to watch teams that excite me, get me on my feet. And that's what we'll do. We'll do that every game. I don't care who you are, if you're Hednesford, if you're Wythenshawe. I'll attack every game and try and go and win every game. I'll have a game plan with my staff, who again have been absolutely amazing. You know, going through videos, looking at ways we can set up. So it's a collective effort. And we'll do the same at Wythenshawe. And hopefully we're on the right side of a good result.
Hopefully we can get 3 points. We'll see you there.
Cheers, Robbie. Thank you.